Well, simple fact of the matter is, 2 games to go, beat Spurs, beat Crystal Palace, and we've got some sort of flavour of European football. It's as simple as that. And the other thing that's really simple, get the comments in down below, please. Smash those likes, subscriptions as well, and don't forget, ring that bell so we know when future uploads are incoming. And we've got a lot to come with Arsenal Football Club. Let's go and beat the Spurs. Episode 7, here we go. Oh, it's gonna be a bit of a tricky one today because it's Spurs and you just never know. The problem came, there was problems, of course there was. We beat Forest 3-1. We then went and lost 3-1 to Manchester United. Let's go with a hat-trick. Not ideal, but as the table looks now, we are in 6th. We have a game in hand on Brighton and Villa. Brighton have gone above Villa now, but all on the same points. So if we lose the Spurs, it's going to come down to the last game of the season against Palace. Win today, it's virtually mathematically done. My goodness me. I don't want to have to rely on beating Manchester City in the final. Of course we're going to win that. Right, team today. Ramsdale in goal. White, Martinez, Saliba, Tierney. You might say, where is that man Tomiyasu? He's been out injured, but he's back. Moutinho's back as well. Thank goodness for that. That was one of the big ones. Noble at the base. McAllister, Tunker, Saka, Gakpo and Moutinho. Right, let's sort this bench out a bit. I think it's very important. We could potentially drop out of the qualifications. We have to get a win. Noble's motivated. Here we are. It's the big one today. We beat this lot. Oh, I just hope so. I just hope so. There's no reason why not. Everybody appears inspired. That's what we like to see. Bournemouth look beating Forest 4-2. Rodrigo's still there. Dickinson. Saka now with the corner to the far post. We've hit the bar. Is sort of expected, I suppose. And here we go with Spurs now. Basuma, Timber, Romaro. Come on, nick the ball, one of you. There we go. McAllister forward. Cody Gakpo in. Moutinho. It was free kick given offside. Didn't see that myself, but a bit of encouraging after 20 minutes. A draw. And again, it goes down to that last game of the season. We really want to do it today. Make sure that we have got that 6th place nailed. And European football. It's such a tricky one. A bit of encouraging again, I think. Just need to try and up things. 8 shots to their 2. An XG of 1. We should be scoring. We should have scored by now. Saka not playing well again. That's not ideal. Romario. They are having the highlight. Hopefully this means we are going to win the ball back. Bruno Fernandes. Just makes me pig sick. Pedro Porro now. Down that right hand side. Cuts inside. Kulusevski has scored. I suppose that sort of means we've got to come out and do something. Because we are not looking that good. A shout of beration just before half time. Terrible. Sort it out. That is the call. Come on. Come on, boys. Today, of all days, don't leave it happen. It's Spurs coming forward again. It's going to go to that last game, innit? Saka now. Saka out to Gakpo. Lovely ball. Can he beat his man? Doesn't need to. Gives it to Tierney. Tunker. It's pulled down. That's a penalty, ref. Cody Gakpo. It's inside the box. It's whether he dived. Penalty is awarded. Come on. McAllister steps up. And slots it away. Come on. Jim, absolutely beautiful. McAllister with a cracking penalty. He certainly knows where to put him. Look at that. Even with the keeper stretching right out. Yes, totally agree there. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. We are going to make some changes because we are not playing very well. That midfield is awful, and Martinez as well. Changes afoot. 4 changes to start with. Tomiyasu, Goretzka, Rob Johns and Camparo on. Moutinho, Martinez, Saka and Tunker off. Right. As soon as that goes through, we're going to have a shout of encourage. Half an hour to go. Tierney 1 way away from the booking. Don't worry about rubbish like that. Not interested in the slightest. 20 minutes to go. It is Spurs with the highlight again. Come on, lads. We are better than this. Timber gives it forward. Porro again. McAllister, can he get there? No, he can't. Rob Johns does, though. Oh, he's been taken out by Romario. That has got to be a straight red. It is a red card. Come on, 20 minutes of football. Let's go attacking. A shout of fire up. Cody Gakpo. We've got one more change in us, haven't we? Gakpo off for Watkins. Smith Rowe wants to leave as well. I've said he can go. He's not done a lot for us. And, yeah, just one of them ones that he's at an age of 28. He's worth about £40 million. If we can get 40 million quid for him, I'll happily let him go. Rob Johns now. Rob Johns into the box. Oh, he could have gone down. Pulls it back. Goretzka over the bar. That is not what we want to see. A shout of demand more. Come on. Give me the shout. I want the last shout of demand more. Demand more. Come on, boys. 6 minutes to go. Is there something else left in us? A draw means last game of the season, squeaky bum time against Palace. There's another highlight with 2 minutes to go. We've got the ball back. Tierney, come on. McAllister. No, he didn't. He's gone straight past. Camparo. Rob Johns. Camparo. Come on. Be onside. Be onside. Do it for me, Football Manager. If you've got anything in you, the goal is given. Come on, boys. Last minutes of the game. Rob Johns to Camparo. Oh, my days. Fantastic stuff. That is absolutely unbelievable. Let's just have a look how close it was. Oh, it's one of those toenail jobs. But what a finish by Camparo. Oh, let's get off attacking. Back to a balanced mentality. We've beaten Spurs. Absolutely fantastic. You cannot beat that. That is what it's all about. We didn't play well. Happy with the result. Dead chuffed. Camparo ends his goal drought. Arsenal defeat 10 men. Spurs. Lovely. Camparo sorts out that. Now we can have a bit of a relax going up against Palace because we're not guaranteed more than 1.5 feet in that 6th spot. Here we go for the Palace game. Ramsdale in goal. Tomiyasu, White, Saliba and Tierney as your back four. Noble, Goretzka and Tunker. Rob Johns comes in for the dropped Saka, Gakpo and Moutinho up top. Yes, Saka, I'm putting him on the bench just because he's had a few iffy games and needs a bit of a rest, really. I think this lot of 17th, we're going to pump the fists and we're going to say they're 11th, we're 4th. Get out there, make it count. Tomiyasu is very, very happy with that and he is buzzing, ready to go for this today. Right. We've just got to win. Or better what Brighton or Newcastle are up there as well now, actually. So it's between Newcastle, Brighton, Arsenal and Villa on the final day of the season. Rob Johns now moving through the gears, gives it to Gakpo. Gakpo, Tunker. He took over because he could see that Moutinho was offside. Saliba's picked up a booking on 8 minutes. That's not ideal. Is there any goals anywhere else? Villa have scored. We have the point. If it stays as it is, then that's all right. Brighton, who else have they got? Brighton have got Tottenham. Well, they could do us a favour. Newcastle have got West Brom. They're not going to do us a favour. Palace could go down today if Burnley win. They're not going to beat Liverpool. Simple as that. Manchester City have got this title wrapped up already. By the look of it, 35 minutes gone. A quick shout of encourage. I'm already thinking about next season. I know we've got the FA Cup final to come yet, but I'm already thinking that we do really need to revitalise this squad. I think there's a few players who need to move on. I'm going to say I'm far from pleased. Yeah, there's a few here that need to move on. We need to freshen things up a little bit. Tottenham are beating Brighton. That's great news. This isn't what we want to see. Come on. This is the wrong end. Into the box. And thankfully, Ramsdale picks the ball up nicely. Rob Johns not having his best day. We've given Saka a bit of a break. Now he's back on, so we'll see how he can get on. Moutinho, I'm not sure what's happened to him. I think he needs a strike partner because he is not playing very well since Tierney. Saliba, since he had the injury, he's been iffy. Goretzka. Saka in to prove a point. Tunker loses the ball, but he is off like a hare trying to get it back. Is he going to get it back? He's trying his best. He's out there just herring around a little bit. But it is nearly Crystal Palace. Right, substitute a clock. Right, we've come in and changed things around a little bit as well. Hadji's on. We've also brought on Batshuayi, Martinez. Fabian is on as well. So we're going to see what happens and confirm those changes. And a bit of a shout of demand more with 20 minutes to go. That's fired the boys up. Loads of changes. We had to change it around. Martinez coming in for Tierney, another one who has not played well of late. And it's Palace with an opportunity. If we lose this on the last day of the season, I'm going to be absolutely livid. FA Cup to come. As it stands, Newcastle are now winning as well. But we do have the better goal difference. It was Brighton were the ones that we really needed to worry about. Even if we lose, I think we're all right. Batsibu? I think that's what you want to say. Hadji now. Oh, he nearly got it. Nearly got it. Martinez to Hadji. Fabian. Gakpo. He's got the captain's armband on out there. Fabian. To Batsibu. Into White. White now to Goretzka, Tomiyasu, Saka, through Moutinho, comes deep, gets it to Gakpo, can't quite get it out of his feet though. We open things up by taking off Noble. Oh, hello. It's gone in. Ramsdale's had one of his shockers. Ben White's been credited with the own goal. Really? Elise gets the ball, smashes it. Oh, Ramsdale stopped it, but then it hit him and went in. And we're going to have another chance, are we? I don't think so. It's looking like Palace, maybe not. Goretzka now. Goretzka coming forward. Powder puff into Whitworth's hands. We're going to finish on 60 points, but we're going to finish on goal difference in the Europa spot. Martinez, forward, gets the ball back. Fabian, Martinez again. Martinez, forward. Moutinho, he's trying to get there, but he's been out-muscled by Mitchell. Ben White, not showing signs. Oh, no. That's not a penalty. If you're looking at a penalty, no, not even close. I was going to say, there's not even... Tomiyasu's picked up a yellow card. If he misses the final because of yellow card accumulation now or something stupid, I'm going to be livid. It's 5 minutes of added on time. We're sort of struggling over the line here, aren't we, at the moment? We do need to freshen things up for next season. Ramsdale gives it to Batshuayi. Goretzka tries to get it forward. A shout of fire up. There's a couple of minutes left. Is there a chance? We've got the ball. Martinez gives it to Ramsdale. Ramsdale pumps the ball forward straight to a Palace player again. But we do get it back. Tomiyasu. Moutinho. What a finish for his 30th goal of the season. Jim, oh my goodness me. We nearly took him off. We persisted with him. Tomiyasu to Saka. Tomiyasu through Moutinho. He's been bullied by these boys all game. Outside of his left foot. Top bins. Beautiful. Oh my word. What a finish by Moutinho. It's just unbelievable. It's just what we needed. Lovely, lovely stuff. Thankfully, we don't limp through-ish. Simply put, not good enough. We should have won that match. That's motivated everybody, hopefully enough, for the final. £28 million just been given by the Premier League for our finish. We do manage to finish in 6th. Looking at the table, it hasn't guaranteed that spot yet. Whether that's got to do with the final, which will be the next game up for us and the final game of the season. Well, boys and girls, we have got the FA Cup final to come against Manchester Blooming City, but we are in Europe of some sort of flavour, I think, whatever happens. 6th spot's normally enough. Normally it goes down to 7th and 8th, so I don't know why we haven't been issued with one already. Maybe they're waiting to see if we do win that FA Cup. So please do like, subscribe and get notified to future uploads from the Priisek channel, and we'll see you next time out. Goodbye.